says. No one's heard. They say she has alcohol poisoning or something. From what? No one seems to know, Sarah says. Probably from that stuff Friday night at the bonfire. Didn't you have any? I shake my head. I didn't, but Rory and Carmen did. I did too, Sarah says. I've never been so trashed. I don't add anything, but I do remember Carmen looking really pale. Of course, she's fair and redheaded anyway, but something was different about her. She was out of it. And Rory is always outgoing and boisterous. She's a singer, a performer. Her personality has always been flamboyant. Plus, she was just crowned homecoming queen and was on top of the world as the most beautiful and popular girl in the school. She drank a whole cup of the punch. Wow, Callie, she said after downing it. That is the sweetest stuff I've ever put in my mouth. I was pretty close to tasting it myself, until I saw Carmen acting like, no lie, she was about to walk right into the bonfire. I nudged her away from the fire and kept one eye on her the rest of the evening until her cousin picked her up and drove her home. I also made Rory promise not to drink any more of it. And now, Diana Steel, the sweetheart of the Steel family and the freshman class homecoming attendant, in the hospital with alcohol poisoning? Do you know when Diana went to the hospital? I ask. No, Sarah says. Just that it was sometime after she went home. But haven't you heard? The Steels are offering a reward for anyone who can tell them who spiked the hairy buffalo. Could have been anyone, I say. But they want to know, Lavinia says, because it wasn't spiked with just alcohol. I resist the urge to widen my eyes. Lavinia's words are surprising, yet not surprising. I saw how that stuff affected Carmen and Rory. You think someone drugged it? I say. No one knows. Mary applies a stroke of blush to one of her cheekbones. Except the Steels know. If Diana is in the hospital, she probably had her blood tested. How much are the Steels offering for this information? I don't know for sure, Sarah says. I heard it was $10,000. Again, I resist the urge to widen my eyes. $10,000? Wow. We Pikes sure could use $10,000. But anyone could have spiked the punch. The punch at bonfires is almost always spiked. We're all disappointed when it isn't. Usually it's just alcohol, though, and never enough to cause any significant damage. Finding out who did it this time will be near impossible because usually no one cares. Let me know if you hear anything else, I say. Oh, sure thing, Callie. Lavinia offers a saccharine smile. I'm used to saccharine smiles from B-listers, the A-list wannabes. They're nice to me because I'm Rory's sister, Jordan's cousin. I'm related to A-listers, though I don't make the cut myself. They won't tell me what they hear. Why should they? I wouldn't either. If I find out who's responsible, I'll go running to the Steels to capture that reward. And I plan to do exactly that. The shriek. The horrific shriek of Karen's drill. It won't be long now. Within seconds, Rory and I will know if our evidence is still in this safe deposit box. Images float through my head. After that conversation in the bathroom, when $10,000 clouded my brain and I was determined to find out who was behind the hairy buffalo. I prepared to investigate, but I needn't have bothered. The investigation came to me. Being invisible has its perks. Perks I put to good use. Sure, I was on the homecoming court, but by Monday morning, I was plain old Callie Pike again. Snow Creek is a small town, and I'm the kind of person who listens, who observes. Another perk of being invisible. No one sees me, but I see everything. I hear everything. And I've got all my senses on alert for $10,000. I didn't see who spiked